Welcome to week 2 in parametric modeling, and in today's lesson we're going to go back into Inventor and we're going to work on constructive solid geometry, and again we're just going to be building a part. Now if you'll get in your book in chapter 3, we're going to be building this tutorial. Same tutorials in the book. I'll draw this part up for you, and I'm just going to close this out. I'm going to start a new project. This is going to be week 2. Again, hit projects, come down here and do new single user project, next, and the project name I'll put is week 2, and I'm just going to put it on my desktop, make it easy to find, and then finish. And you can see week 2's on there. So hit done, and now I'm going to go to new, and on this one it is metric, so I'd have to, when I went to my new project, I'll have to go to metric, and again we're going to draw a part, so it's an IPT. Okay, that just means inventor parts, what that means. So we're going to use this IPT. Double click that, and we're going to get started. Now, again, remember there's two different modes. You've got sketch mode and feature mode when you get into this software. It's taking a little bit of time to load up here. It's a pretty big program. It takes a little bit of time. So we're up to this screen, and automatically it's defaulted in the software to come up in feature mode, which that's totally fine. And I want to start me a new sketch, so I'm just going to click over here, create 2D sketch, and it brings this up. These are my different work planes. I'm just going to click on this one, and it'll allow me to start sketching. And you can see you're sketching when you see a little bit of a graph here, and then you see all the tools to draw with. Now, first things first, this part starts out with, they started out with like a square or a rectangle, and I'll hit just the rectangle command. There's different ones in here. I'm just going to use this 2-point rectangle, and basically I'm just doing like parametric modeling. You can type it in. You could go ahead and just type in 75. That way, if I'd have hit tab, I could have got the other one, but I missed it. So it's 75 this way, and it's 50 this way. So if you want to change the other dimension here, just come up here and hit dimension, click on it, pull it to the side, type in 50. There we go. So at this point, that's all we have to do. So we need to go, we got 2-dimensional drawing fixed, so we need to go into 3-dimensional, and to do that you got to go back into feature mode. So just hit finish sketch, or you can right click finish 2D sketch. Either one you want to do, it doesn't matter. And you get in here, I like for it to be isometric like this so I can see the depth being added to it. And again, to add depth to this, I want to hit extrude. Alright, and the thickness of this material, of this extrusion, let's see if I can find it here. It's 15 millimeters. Hit OK. Now they're wanting us to put an arc around this, a circle, and I want to turn it around here just like that, or I could have kept it. It doesn't matter. I want to hover around until it highlights, and I want to be on this surface here and start myself a new sketch. I can right click and go new sketch, probably the fastest way, or you could come over here and hit create sketch and clicked on it. But now you see we're back into sketch mode, we're back into 2D mode. I'm just going to come up here and hit circle, catch the center point, bring my radius out and touch the end point, and that's all I need to do. Hit finish, and what I'm going to do is I want to extrude this thing up and away from us. And you can grab your view cube here and kind of move around. Extrude, grab this, and you can see sometimes it'll grab just portions of it. Sometimes it's hard to get it to grab exactly what you want. You see how it's grabbing some of that I just want to grab that circle there. I want it to flip back the other way, so in here I want to use join, not cut. Join, turn it back the other way, and it should be 40. So type in 40 and hit OK. And you see I goofed up, right? That's okay. Hit undo. Hit extrude again. Make sure you're using join and flip it back the other way and hit OK. And you can see for some reason I'm in cut. So let's go back again, try it again here. Oh goodness. Click on that. And distance, this right here is cut. Or this right here is join. I don't want to be back the other way. There we go. For some reason it was stuck on cut, but that's fine. We can fix it just to undo it. Alright, it's looking really, really good. Now, they're wanting us to put a hole in the top of it, and wanting to put a 30 millimeter diameter hole in the top. That's easy. Again, you could click on this. You see it highlights, or you can click, on whatever surface you want, and right click and go new sketch. Or you can come over here and just hit create sketch, create 2D sketch, and just have to have it highlighted. So I'm just going to put me a hole in. The diameter on that should have been 30, so I hit 30, enter. Again, I'm done with the 2D sketch. Hit finish sketch. I'm in feature mode. I want to hit extrude. I want to use cut like it tried to do a few minutes ago. Click on the profile. And distance, I just do all. It cuts all the way through it. So at that point you got this. Alright. Now, the last part of this is we're going to put a slot in here. Now, this slot, it will be right in the center of this rectangle. I'm trying to find here how far we got to go. We'll go back 30 millimeter from this edge back to the center of the hole. And I want to show you a different route to do this. Now this is using the hole command. Now we do have a hole command in this. You all can see it there, and I'll show you how to use that. Click on this surface, right click new sketch. Come up here to point, and I'm just going to find the center of it, click on it, come up here to my dimension, and just grab that, point to that edge. And of course I want to go ahead and put that 30 millimeters away from the edge in, the distance. And that's all you need. You've got this thing set. It's right in the dead center. If you check it, it should be right there. 25. If we go from this side to this side, it's 25 as well. So I'll get rid of those. Go back to finish sketch. Now I'm going to use this hole command. And just click on it. And you got all kinds. See how it automatically chooses that point hole center? There's all kinds of choices. You can use straight hole, counter bore, countersink, spot face. We're just going to do a through hole. And the diameter on that, according to our book, is 20 millimeter. And just hit OK on that. Through all. Y'all see that? You can put distance. If I want to go through all, you can cut a hole like that. Now, if you're cutting holes or threads or anything like that, counter bores, I recommend doing your hole like this because you'll have to put dimensions on it, and the great thing about Inventor, it'll automatically provide all that data whenever you put it on a sheet, and we'll get there eventually. I'm going to turn this thing around. I'll go back on the top of this, do a new sketch, and basically I'm going to cut the rest of this out the rest of the way. I'm just going to grab a line, come up here and catch that quadrant, bring it out there. Come over here, grab that quadrant, bring it straight out, and now let's finish that sketch. And I'm just going to hit extrude. All that. Make sure you use cut. And distance would be all. And there's your part. Quick and easy, no big deal. Just take your time and read through the tutorial, but that is how that we make this part. Of course, since we've already got it routed to a project, just hit save. It'll come up and it should be taking us right to our folder. And we'll call this one week 2 assignment. And save it. And you're in good shape.